Good morning, everyone. Oh, we're currently in the PTU 4.6. I'd like to just to see if there are any big changes to mining. Check out the harvestables or something. And since I'm spawned in at Area 18, I thought, let's rock this weird looking Orcorp armor, which I usually do not wear because it's just medium armor. I think it's enough. We're mining today. Very good. Mining and a freshly brewed coffee next to it. But first we need a multi-tool. We could use the Arcor multi-tool. Just one weapon should be enough. I think that's okay. Backpack. Maybe a backpack would help. Just saw that I need to open the chat window. There's the Arcor backpack. Okay.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Okay, I do not have a rock mining vehicle. Let's start with the prospector.
Your vehicle has been delivered to us.
I will wait for our ship. I saw information today that planets now got some information about the minables. Potential ship minables. We got a list of all the minables available on Lyria. And then we got the potential hand minables. Okay. And that's nice. Genolite caves. Harvestables. See over here, Daymore. Oh, they do also list the creatures. That's pretty cool. What about Pyro 1? Do they list the Apex Valakor? No. They do not list all the potential wildlife. Microtech. Come on, could you please scroll? It stopped scrolling again. That's something they need to fix because sometimes it just stops scrolling. Multi-tool does work. Good morning to whoever joined on YouTube. I I will always have to search for this button to enter the seat. That's kind of odd that we got an overlay. Okay, let's see how that turns out.
You are clear to launch.
Landing gear up.
But first, we got our core. I rarely use RIA 18 as starting location because I do not like the vibe of this huge city across the whole planet. But today I thought we were getting a reset soon in the PTU, so let's start here. Enjoy it for once. Set cruise control, navigate to Lyria, and then see if we find something to mine over there. Those clouds are really high up in the sky.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Imagine having no green space on your planet, just a whole city. Everything. I do hope they have some measurements that it isn't all concrete. Ooh, that's nice.
Quantum travel complete.
Could you please load? Thanks for the likes. Could you please load the textures? Come on. I've just joined the new build from the PTU. Maybe if we get closer to the moon. Now it would work.
Quantum travel complete.
Scanning. Okay. Did they messed it up already? You see that? Break. I think those are minables for the ATLS or
Landing gear down.
maybe the rock, but currently
Successful.
I do not own a rock. I need to buy one. Just quickly need to check out how they look in this build, because I think it's they're more blue than before. They look pretty. I got the same issue with the multi-tools as in the persistent universe. Horrible. I've equipped the attachment, the mining beam attachment, but it worked in the hangar. Now outside, it just says no module. And let's go with the ship. I need to check out the spectrum if there's a post already about the multi-tool issue. Come on, button. Here we go. And since the stream is called PTU and coffee, I need to take a sip of coffee. So. Ooh.
Engines on.
Nothing beats a freshly brewed coffee in the morning.
Complete.
Don't get any signatures. I kind of think that's odd because the moment I ping, I got the signature, and then it's gone. Just checking out the color of those rocks. I think also a bit more green than before. Oh, that was fast. Come on.
Mining mode on.
125 SU. Okay. But I do not like it that the interface is overlaying. Switch to ESCM mode.
Fracturing mode.
Same here.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode off. Mining mode on. Extraction mode on.
Still think the scanning takes way too long. It's a bit faster than before, but if you aim at the rock, it takes 6-7 seconds, maybe 10. I don't know what's the value of corundum. I'm just checking out the scanning. I think someone likes to be banned. I need a second. There's this streaming dashboard. Stream manager. I think they've already banned the spammer, but that's okay. Let's close that up. Switch to this one. Now count for a few seconds. Okay, it took me 5 seconds to scan this rock, so 5 seconds will be okay.
Mining mode off.
Oh, 8 kilometers. It says scanned, but still unknown. Even if we do precisions. No, okay. It's nice. There was one stability in a patch that we were able to scan rocks from 12 kilometers away. Switch to nav mode again. It's painfully slow in SCM. It's copper. I can't wait for the new system when they bring in Genesis. The minables do not look so the same every time. Let's see. What's over there? Oh, okay. See if we can scan this one. That's nice. At least we're getting the name of the rock. And 12k. Let's see if we can scan this 12k rock over there. Ooh. 12 kilometers away, and we're able to scan it. That's nice. Oh, I saw something. 25. I don't know if it's the 13 or 25k. Okay. You're switching to the precision ping and just ping for 2 degrees. You can scan up to 20 kilometers. So that's really neat. Let's see if it's one rock is already scanned or. Yeah, look at this. Scanned it from a huge distance.
Fracturing mode on.
160 SU. Ooh, these are huge rocks. Damn. It's moving a little bit, but oh, okay, maybe. It says impossible, but let's take a sip of coffee. Wait, see if it goes up. Just interested in the gold. But okay, that's odd. Usually you were able to decouple the mining head with G, but this doesn't work at the moment. So, okay. Gets more power. You're closing. Come on. It's almost stuck, so. But maybe we were able to add some more energy and overpower or overclock the mining head, but nah, doesn't work anymore. But, it gets me time to finish up my coffee, so that's okay. I'm just waiting for a bit. pressed the wrong button. Does someone in the chat know how the vertical viewing of videos from YouTube works? Because currently you can dual stream in horizontal and vertical, but still don't know how you're able to switch on your device, just a mobile device, to the vertical mode. But yeah, maybe you need to Google it or something. So yeah. Come on. We're almost there. Just a little bit more. I know it says impossible, but it isn't impossible. It just takes way too long. Come on, a little bit more. Just a little bit. Yes, yes. Almost there. Come on. A bit more. We're in the green zone. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. Stay in there. Stay in there. Nice and easy. Okay. Gold.
Extraction mode on.
Kinda like it that they're bringing this whole crafting system into this game, because then miners and salvagers and collectors have something to do. And maybe their stuff will be more valuable than now. Scanning is a bit faster, but I think it could be even more faster. Just with the ping, it should be enough to get all the data of the rocks. Net material. Let's just fill up the prospect. Oh, we can't even fill up the prospector.
Warning. Storage full.
Okay.
Mining mode off.
A few years ago, Lyria was famous for mining Contanium. But now, I think it's just really hard to find some Contanium. Let's go to Arc L2, deliver this stuff. We can.
Shields on. Shield off.
Then see if we can buy another multi-tool or something which does work.
Engaged. Quantum travel complete.
maybe we could also rent a rock over there. Let's see. But first, finishing coffee. I've got 1 more hour till I need to go to work.
Quantum travel complete.
I'm just testing out on the other PC the TikTok stream, because it really depends what you're showing on the screen, how many people are you getting on your stream.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing bay. It's always in the middle. It's always in here. So there is always a high chance that you're crashing into something. Yep. Yeah, man.
Landing gear down.
Currently flying with mouse and keyboard because I need to set up the joystick key bindings for the PTU. For this patch I deleted everything, and so the config was gone.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I do definitely need another paint for this prospect. First, I need to check out if we need to store the chip. Do we need to store the ship? Or are we able to just go to the refinery and then add the job or something? Elevator, please? No? Are we bricked? Okay. Right, I need to press 5, but just... Now, in here, the multi-tool does work. Down on Libya, it didn't work, so why? Why? Oh, I don't know. Also, the inventory is... Finally. Maybe one day you're able to directly use this elevator to go to the refinery. Where do we need to go? Interstation Transit. Next elevator. At least this one does work pretty fast. The Star Citizen uses 20 gigabytes of memory. It's
Please report to management as soon as possible.
a lot.
Cantonment to management.
currently my whole system is at 32, so roughly I got 64 gigs of memory, so there's that. If you're playing Star Citizen, you need a lot of memory in your computer. First of all, begin. Tier location. No, doesn't work anymore. Direct selling. Yep. Well, let's head back. Just had to check this out because there was once the ability to just land inside the hangar and without storing your ship, go to the refinery and go back, and somehow magically all your stuff was unloaded. Did I ever mention that I would like to have some or all of my Mikhailo ships or other ships in the PTU to test it out? Because usually you're copying your account to the PTU, but it doesn't copy your live account, it just copies the stuff from the hangar to the PTU. So that's a bit annoying. Can't even test out the Polaris, the Mikhailo Polaris, or maybe some rock or something, which I've bought in-game in the Persistent universe. Maybe I just need to open a Spectrum post. So far, I just saw some changes from the scanning system. Strange overlay at the moment, and yeah.
Clear Bay 3.
Let's see if they change the prices. Could sell it directly without refining, but 40k. Yeah, the corundum is just 4,000, aluminum 4k, and then we got some gold and terranite. Hey, good morning, Granox. Nice to see you over here. Let's see, we got the haven't mined in a long time. The only thing that's kind of new for me is this Kaizen winnowing method, but moderate speed, moderate cost, moderate yields, slow speed, high cost, high. 33 minutes processing time. I really need to get back into mining for the next patch just to become familiar with all the processing methods, the new rocks and harvestables and so on. Let's just go with the Linux solventation. Processing time. Oh! Ooh. Usually this was way higher, so let's just take this one. Go downstairs, see if we can rent the rock. Usually back here there is a rental terminal. Go on. Rank it rock. Rent it for 7 days. They really should fix that. looks like an IKEA set. Also the top is black, something like need to build it by your own. $7 days. So usually if you're renting out a rock for 7 days, it does cost you 30,000 AUAC. And if you're starting this game, it's one of the easiest way to make money, because you just rent a cutlass black and the rock, and then you start mining it. Make first big money in this game, if you're not into doing some FPS or dogfighting missions. Multi-tool, it's just the backpack. Buy another multi-tool. Then you should get a mining attachment. Buy this one.
Management just wanted to make a general announcement to check your bounce licenses. We've been noticing things since our systems.
Do cruise logs just to test out if the rock is still in there. Can infinite drink out of empty bottles. So now let's see what's a good ship to buy with the rock. Something like a Zeus or
Welcome to the ASOP
I
vehicle
think that
retrieval
I've got a
system.
cutlass available. Yeah, Carrack will be way too big. Doesn't fit in the Defender. So you got the Spirit series, but the Spirit series has some annoying short landing gear, which is horrible to land on the planet. Cutlass blue. Do I got too many ships? Yes. So just using the Zeus. But now I have to
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
spawn in this ship, fly out to a mining outpost,
Your
get the
vehicle has been
rock over
delivered.
there, because spawning a vehicle up here is horrible. You have to spawn in the vehicle, move it away, you spawn in your ship, and drive into your ships. Check the inventory. Oh, I've got multiple multi-tools. Why do I have two multi-tools? Oh, now I get it. One is the R-Corp one. I think this was the reason why it wasn't working. That's a good question. The game itself doesn't show how many hours I've got in this game, but last time I've checked on the AMD graphics card tool, I think I got over 1,000 hours. Let me check that. Gaming, we got 131. I think it reset it. It's just 131 hours, but it's way too low. Yeah, playing since 22, and usually I just play Star Citizen, nothing else. So, yeah. Spent a lot of time in this game.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Shields are off.
You're clear to launch.
Yeah, that's true. It's definitely huge, but usually there are a lot of people who help you out. There are a lot of YouTube videos with tutorials, and then there's also the possibility to find an organization and join them, because it's way easier to get into this game if you're having help than to find out everything by your own, because I've tried that and it was really painful.
Shields are off.
Thank you, and please visit again.
What's the planet next to Hurston? Is that Aberdeen? Aberdeen. Just like to see a cave. We're going to Aberdeen, go to Norgard. They got vehicle services, so we're able to spawn in the rock, which we just rented. Now, while we are flying to Hurston, I'm grabbing myself another coffee, so I will be back in about 2 minutes. I'm back, and I think I need to check out the AMD tool again, because there's gaming, there's Star Citizen. I thought maybe there's another version of Star Citizen because we're playing the PTU, but it's the same one. But yeah, okay. Right on time. Right on time.
Quantum drive is now off.
Thank you for the likes.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Come on, Aberdeen. So I do hope I will find the cave.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
those clouds. They just look nice, but I need to check. Do I get the... There, everything's set on ultra, but I need to take down the clouds from the photo mode to very high because they're completely wrecking my frames. Ooh, that sound. We got the lamp system.
Quantum drive is now off.
Zeus doesn't have a lamp. Okay, that's sad. Prospector had one. It was okay. Pretty nice.
Shields are
I
on.
think I need to brake.
Shields are off.
I'll brake too soon. But better braking too soon than crashing into the ground. What a view.
Landing gear deployed.
Down here. That's a dragonfly.
Engines are off.
I don't know, sometimes you just have to enjoy the view. A loot. Oh, they've changed the look of those boxes. Multi-tools. We got more multi-tools. That's nice.
Welcome to the
Ah.
ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
We take out the ATLS Geo as well.
Your vehicle, please visit us again.
So we first have to grab the ATLS, then grab the rock. Yeah. Oh, caves. Oh, caves already.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Cool. I think I can't stay out for too long. Because it's kinda hot down here. This ATLS Mac is used for mining, so you got the Argo ATLS. 1 second, I need to move the screen on TikTok. Yes, the Argo ATLS. With this one, you can move cargo around. Then there is the ATLS Geo, which is for mining. and then there are 2 more. So we could get an ATLS ICTY Geo, which is with a mech with 2 guns, which could fly the same as the mining one, or better jump not fly. So we get 2 mining vehicles. We get Grey Cat
Your
Rock
vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
and the ATLS, which we can use to mine the smaller rocks.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Thank you, and please visit again.
It's a bit sliding around, but it worked. Now let's see if we find some rocks. Just that really depends, Logan. Usually around here in Hurston, you get a crime stat. So there's, just checking to see, there's that crime stat system, and on the, I think it's on the top left corner of the screen, all the way in the top, you see some eye. That means the satellite is up and running, and if someone kills you, they get a crime stat. But if you're in the pyro over there, it also depends, but there's this lawless zone where everyone can just raid you without consequences. At least in Stanton we have some small minor consequences. Not ping.
Landing gear
Ping.
raised.
But I was mining for hours and I haven't had an issue with any other people. So. Our first cave. Since it is so close,
Landing gear deployed.
checking it out and see
Landing
if there's
gear. Engines are off.
something down there to mine. Let's see if we can fit the ATLS in there. We get some glowing mushrooms down here. I don't know if we're getting through here. Could work. Oh, definitely wrong direction. Dead end. I don't know why. I know it is a space cave, but I really like those caves. Yeah. this one, but how do I switch to the low power mode? Something alt. Let's check out those key bindings. Maybe I'll find it. Customization. Vehicles mining. Mining slots. Switching from left alt mouse, switching from extraction to mining mode. But activate mining mode alt 4. Ah, left alt 4. We're switching from high to low power. Oh wow. Because with high power, it just would get this rock to explode. Because usually this is a small rock made for hand mining. Looks like we're melting the whole cave. Switch to the extraction. That was fast. Come on. Last one. Oh. I think that's the last one. We need to get out again. Move. No. Okay. You know what? I do not care for the moment. We're just on the PTU. So maybe we're throwing away that ATLS. Oh, nice shadow. Does it work? We got the mining attachment. We need the FPS ping because just can't find those rocks. You need to walk around and see. Or maybe just need to walk around and see if you find some rocks. With the ATLS, you were able to ping it, so I knew there was heavenite down here, but I didn't know where. You always need to check because sometimes trying to suck in those rocks doesn't work pretty good. And I think they changed the spawn rate within this cave. Never seen so many rocks inside a cave. Maybe we even get a higher spawn rate for Chelona than Alliance. No. Yeah. And if you're sucking up those rocks, just do not move. Because if you move, sometimes they just fly past you. Why isn't there a store button anymore? Yeah, performance looking awesome so far. But I've spawned in at Ria 18 and now I'm down in a cave, so I really don't know about the performance around bigger cities with more people. Because currently I think there are just 130 on the shard and 130 players in total and 21 around person. So yeah. In the future, when you get crafting, you need to check out the quality of those rocks. But there was one good comment which I heard. Why should I mine the lower quality rocks and use them? But sometimes for blueprint you have to craft 100 pieces and then you could just use the lower quality rocks to craft them to reach a certain level, and do not just use fine high quality stuff. I think we do not want to fall down here. Another one. Yeah, that's nice. So we got a lot of rocks in these caves. Kinda like that. Now we need to find the way out again. Doesn't it look beautiful? Screenshot time. Okay. just grab the box. That's kind of weird. Without opening, just grab the box out of the geo. Usually I have to open the back, but we're leaving that ATLS down there using the rock for the next test.
Engines are on. Take off. Landing gear raised.
Let's see how big this cave is over here, because sometimes there are caves where you can land with your ship. It's just a small one as well. But a second. So I can't see the rocks inside the cave, but I was able to see them with the ATLS. Still not getting any signatures. Okay, I don't know. I'm able to land here. Right on the rocks. Yeah. Nah, doesn't work. Get our vehicle out. Maybe up here? Cool. Yep, that does work.
Fracturing mode on.
That's looking
Mining
nice.
mode on.
Oh, a lot of adenite.
Warning. Power critical.
Oh. Don't shoot. Damn. try that one more time. Did they really messed up the laser of the rock? Because I aim here. Come on. I'm aiming to this rock. And the laser just doesn't hit. Really. Let's take some screenshots.
Mining mode on.
Last time they messed up the ATLS, and now it seems to be they've messed up the rock. But it's okay if the ATLS is working, but
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
it shouldn't work that way.
Mining mode on.
Or do they expect us just to mine those rocks by hand? I don't think so. There's nothing in there. Eh? Okay.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on. Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
So if I hit G, it just stops. Okay. Nope. Let's go back inside the ship. Come on. On the ramp. Come on. Let's go. Lucky for us, this vehicle has 4x4. Oh yeah. Just close one. Let's see if we find some other rocks, because these are the smallest kind of rocks. Then there are some in between, which were designed for the rock specifically, or the ATLS, and then there are the biggest ones for the ship mining.
Take off. Landing gear raised.
You know what? I need to change sides because I hate mining in the dark. It's kind of horrible. Usually if I do mine on a planet, I just jump to the sunny side and always fly into the direction of the sun.
Is now on.
Let's hope it's on the sunny side. I've just chosen location. Yeah, I could be still in the dark.
Quantum drive is now on.
What is Moondog? Never heard of it. It's dark because of the clouds. Okay. A little bit brighter. It's just... Or maybe that's one of those locations where you have to use your bombs. Once there was a mission where you had to eliminate such tanks. As I always say, if you'd like to learn to low fly, just go rock mining. These are a bit bigger rocks. Let's see if it works on them.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Could we exit the seat, please? Yep. Thank you. Sometimes this game just takes a moment or two. Oh, let's see.
Target friendly.
Crashing into the ground. And it says target. Oh, maybe I was hitting my own ship.
Mining mode on.
I'm at optimal distance. Just hitting that wrong spot. Let's take another screenshot. Yes.
Warning. Power critical.
Oh, great.
Warning. Power critical.
Yeah. Bam. Can't mine like this. Just switch around all the time to see if you're in the green zone.
Warning. Power critical.
Yeah, I know it's critical.
Warning. Power critical. Extraction mode on. Fracturing mode on.
Could you please, server? Thank you.
Extraction mode on.
Yeah. So, thank you, CIG. Yeah, and I left the ATLS back there, so. Yep. Nothing to mine today. And the next fuck up. Hey. Let's see. Nice and slow. Yes. Climb. Ooh, yeah. We made it. Okay. That's good. Don't know why, but I kind of like to burn everything down in here. Let's head back to Everest Harbor, store the gems, and then we're going to burn down the ship just because of the fire and because I have to go to work. Yep. Everest Harbor. Let's go. Come on. There's always a small lag if you're close to the glass. We hit another screenshot? So weird as well. Hitting F4. And while holding F4, the ship is moving. There, and we have to aim back. Burst. Yeah, it's good. I think you can make a lot of money. So I saw this huge Hedanite cluster.
Shields are on. Landing gear deployed.
Deployed the landing gear too soon.
Landing complete.
Wow, what a nice landing. First of all, no. storage. So there are two ways: just open the storage, move it to your backpack, or you could deploy this one and then with the multi-tool, just remove the blue bag onto a freight elevator and sell it from there. Just going to store our stuff in here. Good. 10 headonite, 15 pain malign, and some aphrite. Can we drink while holding the helmet? Nope. Can't. Equip that helmet again. Use left Alt H and equip it back here. Yep. Let's try that again. Empty the second one, just to see if that still does work. Store. They did stack. Carry them again. And drink. Yep. Still seems to work. Now we've still got infinite cruise locks. But just have to stack them for it to work. Flying out, and then we're going to burn down the ship. One second. Okay, I got 45 rounds. I think 45 rounds should be enough to light a fire in the ship. Yeah. See about that.
Take off. Landing gear raised.
Close everything. Any hydrogen?
Shields are on. Auto drive is now off. Auto drive is now off.
For the end of the stream, first of all, fire extinguisher. We need an engineering terminal. So I forgot to turn off the coolers. Config. Coolers. power plant. Okay. It wasn't enough. No. Other. Try something else. See if we can use the mining beam. Do some damage to those components.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on. Mining mode on.
Ah, I found something. I don't know how much damage it does to these components, but let's see. Power source warning damaged, but %. In the PU, I was able to just fire one mag at the components, and they started burning. But, no, not this time. Let's see. Wait. Oh. Why is it so hard to start a fire? Come on. Punch it a bit. Ah, if your pulse is too high, you can't punch as fast. We just managed to make 0.4% damage. So yeah.
Weapons system is off. Weapons system is off.
it shouldn't be that hard to start a fire inside the ship. If you turn off the coolers and so on, the power plant only has 16% left. Let's try it this way. Let's just fly a bit, boost, fully boost and see if something does happen. Oh, I forgot I had a tractor beam inside this ship. Oh, damn it. With the tractor beam we would be able to rescue the ATLS out of the cave, but that's too late. We got 0 infrared emissions. Is that right?
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on. Extraction mode on. Self-destruct on.
Hello? Wait a second. So, the rock blew up back here, but the ship is still alive. No damage to the ship. Okay. Okay. Let's do it the other way.
Self-destruct activated.
And for next time, we need to bring some more ammunition. Light fire. No! Oh, damn, I just wanted to enjoy the sun, go down with my ship, but yeah, that's another way to end the stream. 45 seconds is a long time if you're waiting for it. Come on. There it goes. it doesn't work. So if you're flying down onto the planet, the fire extinguisher isn't able to help you out with the gravity which is pulling you down. But it does look cool. And with that, I do thank you for watching. Have a great day. Till next time. Goodbye.